BigProMom.com, and look what I got in the mail. So a few weeks ago, I heard some chatter about GNARBOX and I was like, what the heck is that? I need to try it out. So I actually contacted them to see if they would be interested in sending me a GNARBOX as a loaner to try out. So that's what this is. This one is the 128 gigabyte GNARBOX. By the way, the word GNARBOX comes from the word gnarly, so even though it starts with a G, it's a silent G. It's the GNARBOX. So basically what this is like an external hard drive for your GoPro or any camera. This is not GoPro specific, but it's pretty handy for GoPro users. When your memory card is full, you put your memory card into the memory card slot. There's a slot for a regular SD card, and then there's a slot for the micro SD card, so you don't even have to have an adapter. And then there are two USB and a micro USB. So for GoPro users, you're probably just gonna be using this micro SD slot. And then there's the GNARBOX app, which you can download from the Apple App Store or from Google Play. And this app is actually how you kind of manage your content and your media. So what you can do is you can offload your photos and your videos from your memory card and get them onto this external hard drive, and then you can wipe your memory card clean and start fresh. So if you do a lot of traveling, or if you go on vacation, or you know, anytime where you don't want to carry a whole bunch of memory cards with you, this thing is gonna come in super handy, and it's really easy to use because of the app. Now, the app can also do a couple of other things like some editing. So when you're on the go, you can actually connect your app to the actual GNARBOX unit, and then you have all of the media that you've put in there that you can actually edit. And the media is on the GNARBOX. It's not on your phone. It's not taking up space on your phone. It's taking up space on the GNARBOX. So I wanna show you how this works. I wanna show you how to connect to it and kind of what it looks like, because it's one of those things that you kind of have to see it to kind of know what it does and why it would be useful. So let's check it out. So the first time you download and open up the GNARBOX app, it's gonna ask you for notifications. You can hit allow or don't allow. So you have these little miniature kind of tutorials here that kind of show you how to use the app and how to connect and everything. And you can go through these if you want. I'm just gonna hit done. And then it's going to start trying to connect to the GNARBOX itself. So we're gonna give it a second to get powered up, and we're gonna connect to it over Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna actually come over here to my settings. I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi on, and my GNARBOX shows up here. If it doesn't show up right away, just give it a few minutes and keep trying to connect. So I'm gonna go back over here to the GNARBOX app. And the first thing that it's probably going to prompt you with here once you're connected is that it's gonna let you know there's an update available. It's really important that you keep your devices up to date with their firmware and stuff like that. What I want to show you is what happens when you put an actual memory card into the GNARBOX and connect to it. So when you put your memory card into the GNARBOX, you want to make sure that the logo side of that card is actually facing down. And then if you come up here under devices, what this is looking at is the actual, any media cards and things that you have in the GNARBOX or connected to the GNARBOX. So my memory card has no name. I'm gonna hit that. And this is gonna show me all of the media that I have on this memory card, which came directly out of my GoPro. So what we can do though, is we need to get these onto the GNARBOX itself. So I just hit select, and now I'm just tapping these to get the little green check marks, and I'm good with that. And I'm just gonna hit up on the top right, I'm gonna hit copy files. It's going to ask me to select a destination. Yes, I want it to go to the GNARBOX. I'm going to hit OK. And now it's going to transfer those files directly from my memory card to the GNARBOX. So it tells me they were copied successfully, and here they are at the top. So you can view them here, and they are safely stored on that GNARBOX now. This one's a pretty good picture. Let's edit this. Let's see. So let's bring our exposure up just a touch. maybe our contrast up just a touch, highlights. That looks good. Let's give it a little punch. I don't know what punch does, but it sounds good. I think I'll leave most of these. We can play with the saturation a little bit. And yeah, I think we're good there. And then we can hit crop, and then we can rotate it if we want to. I don't think I need to do that. And then you can hit that little crop button, and you can choose some different options here. Look, there's an Instagram story option. Oh, that's awesome. So if I hit apply, now I have it perfectly cropped for an Instagram story sized image. Awesome. I'm going to hit export, and it asks me, do I want to export it to the GNARBOX or export it to my camera roll on my phone? So I'm going to hit to my camera roll. That way I can put it on Instagram or even upload it to Facebook or wherever, right? So yeah, that looks great. I like that. I'm going to hit crop again so that I can get a nice square one here. And I'm going to move it so that we are taking advantage of our rule of thirds here, and then we can just resize it. And I'm just using my finger to kind of drag things around. Look at that. Perfect. I'm going to hit apply, and I'm going to hit export again to my camera roll. So it's cool that you can edit photos, but where this app really shines is when you want to edit a short video clip. I'm just going to hit edit up here on the top right. So down at the bottom, we're in the trim mode here. So similar to if you've ever edited video on your phone before, you probably have seen this kind of function before, where you're kind of selecting an in and an out point. So like 2 trim points here, right? And so you're going through your clip and you're just selecting some points here, and we're going to create a highlight reel. And then I just swipe up with my finger, literally just swipe that video up to the highlight reel, which is across the top. So it's kind of like a timeline here. So I can't actually hear anything on my phone right now because it's connected to my computer to shoot this video for you guys. So let me find another spot here. So I like it that GNARBOX kind of looks at these and calls it a highlight reel, because that's basically what it is. You're not really editing a feature film or anything like that on your phone. I think that would be a little bit over the top, right? But you can certainly create a highlight reel, right? No big deal. All right, so I think I'm going to just leave those 4 clips there. You can also do a frame grab here. So if you hit that green frame grab button, what it's going to do is give you a few options so you have the exact right frame that you're looking for. So you could do on any of these. I'll select this first one. I'm going to deselect. I don't want those all selected. So just this first one here, and then I'm just going to hit done. It's going to ask me if I want to save it to the GNARBOX or to my camera roll. I'm going to hit camera roll so that it's on my actual phone. And now I have that one photo, that one frame saved to my phone where I can upload it to Instagram or something later. Now, if you want to remove something from the highlight reel, all you have to do is take it and drag it down. You can also rearrange these by just moving them. And then down here under adjust, this is similar to how I just edited the still photo. So you have all those options there. You can hit adjust on those. And if we come over here to the reel option, we can watch our video as it is. Not that exciting, really. I'm just going to tap that to pause it. And one thing we can do here is add music. And then what it asks you to do is select a hit point, which it describes as the most exciting part of the video. This isn't really all that exciting, to be honest with you, so I'll just choose, this one looks good. So we're choosing one hit point on our video here, and then I'm going to hit next. And I guess the GNARBOX came loaded with one music file on there. So that one's called Reach. So if I wanted to have other options to choose from, I need to go and choose my royalty-free music or music that I have the copyright to and actually put that stuff on the GNARBOX so that I can choose from it there. And then from here, we want to select a hit point of the actual song. Now I can't hear this, so I'm just gonna go right there. We're gonna call that our hit point for the song, and I'm gonna hit done. And it's going to kind of line everything up for us and do a little bit of automatic editing, which is really cool. And then down here you have a slider so that you can, if you go all the way over to the left, then you're gonna have your, the audio from your clips will be a little bit louder. And if you come over here to the right, then the audio from the music will be a little bit louder. So by default, it's in the middle. I'll leave it in the middle there. So if I'm happy with this, then I can hit export and it's going to ask me to choose a size. I'm going to choose 1080p. It's going to ask me where to save it to. I'm going to choose, let's export this to my camera roll. So it's going to save it directly to my phone so that, again, just like the photos, I can upload it to Instagram or Facebook or whatever social platform I want to upload it to. And it tells me the video was saved to my camera roll. And yeah, we have some of our stuff that we have saved from our GNARBOX. And here's our highlight reel. So there you have it. That's the GNARBOX app. I think even without the editing capabilities, having the GNARBOX when you are out and about and don't want to take your computer with you is amazing. I think that's awesome. And I love that concept so much. And then just having those editing capabilities is just kind of like a little bit of a bonus. They're there if you need them. They're there if you want them. The GNARBOX was funded by Kickstarter, and I think they have fulfilled all of those orders by now, and it's actually available through Amazon or B&H, or you can just buy it right from their website. It's $2.99 right now, and you get that 128 gigabyte GNARBOX, just like the one that I got to preview here for you guys. So I hope this review and short tutorial on the GNARBOX was helpful for you. I know that I was a little bit confused on what the GNARBOX is, what it does, and why it would be useful. So my goal was to hopefully clear some of that stuff up for you. And remember, it's not just for GoPro footage. You can use media from your DSLR cameras. I can definitely see how this would be very useful, even just going on vacation and not having to carry all of your memory cards with you. So from what I've used of it, I definitely give the GNARBOX a big thumbs up, and thank you guys for sending me a loaner to try out. Let me know in the comments if you happened to back GNARBOX on Kickstarter, if you've had a chance to try the product. Tell me what you think about it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.